As this video is released, I will be at DragonCon, the nerdiest and most wonderful place on Earth. In my ongoing Saturday kind of experimental videos, I wanted to go back to the topic of the very first video released on this channel, Willrow Hood, and I wanted to talk about how he made the world a better place. And I don't mean the galaxy, I mean the actual real world. I might turn this into a series if this video goes well, like all about how Star Wars and its pieces make the world a better place, because in truth, I think it does. There is a great video by Chainsaw Suit Original, which I'll link to in the description, that says what I'm trying to say incredibly well. And that is that the Star Wars franchise in the past nearly 4 decades has spread joy in many forms throughout the world, and I completely agree. So if I keep up with this series, I'll be exploring some of the specifics, and what better way to start this series than the same way that I started this entire channel than with Willrow Hood. How is it that an extra with like 1 second of screen time can become a source of goofy, unbridled, nerdy joy? I guess it's just the way we are as Star Wars fans. Willrow Hood is like the epitome of the franchise's tendency to latch on to even the smallest detail and build a world around it. Some may find that annoying, but I for one love it. And I'm not alone, because at nearly every convention, you're gonna find multiple members of the Rebel Legion cosplaying as Willrow freaking Hood with full knowledge that only a select few will even understand their costume. And it's fitting that this video comes out at the same time as DragonCon, because I experienced this firsthand a few years ago. I was walking with my friends when this guy in an orange jumpsuit carrying an ice cream maker walked by, and I about lost it. My friends must have thought I was crazy for a second, but I snapped a picture of this guy, told him I loved his costume, and I specifically remembered texting Chris, who you've seen if you've watched the Jedi Power Battles videos we did together. And that's how, in my experience, Willrow Hood has made the world a better place in a nutshell. I know at conventions across the world, people like me have had similar freakouts over an obscure costume, and really that's true of all cosplay. I love seeing the attention to detail and the passion that goes into creating a costume that only a few people will understand. I've also been on the receiving end when someone gets excited about a costume I'm wearing, and it feels great to meet someone for the first time who is just thrilled about the silly character you've chosen to play for the night. You make these connections, however small, with people you would never know otherwise. And that's why I love conventions, and DragonCon specifically. And what I'm talking about isn't specific to Star Wars here, but I do think it's a real and noticeable way that Star Wars, and specifically Willrow Hood, have made the world a better place. What do you guys think of this video? Did you like it, or was it too cheesy for your taste? Seriously, I want some feedback on this idea, and if you're into it, I can continue it as an ongoing series. Also, if there's some way that you think Star Wars has made the world a better place, leave that in the comments and maybe I'll do an episode about that. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out my Patreon page. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.